It's been sleep week thus far, my friends. A thing that many people have difficulty with, right? And if you don't want to take all these drugs, medications, you want to sleep better naturally, well, tune into the last two videos we did. But today, we're going to talk about natural supplements that can help to benefit your sleep. And in short, they're melatonin, they are lavender, ashwagandha, and lemon balm. Magnesium and theanine can also be useful. So we'll talk about that, but that's the gist for those of you who don't want to listen to the rest. All right, and we'll talk about the dosages and everything. So a few days we talked about some of the harmful effects of not getting enough sleep, whether it be reduced insulin signaling, whether it be impaired skill acquisition, right? Whether it be impairments in your body's ability to burn fat. It's going to burn more muscle, increase inflammation. You can't gain as much muscle, right? All sorts of issues with less sleep. And we said yesterday that you want to have a consistent sleep schedule. You don't want to be exposed to blue light before bed, at least within an hour. And you don't want to sleep in a hot environment. So in simple, if you didn't see those videos, those are the big things. Okay? Now, what can we take in terms of supplementation? Well, everybody knows melatonin, and this is really where all of us should probably start. But here is a major nuance to that. 500 micrograms is where you should start. It's commonly dosed around 3 milligrams or 5 milligrams. 1,000 micrograms in a milligram, right? So think about that. 500 micrograms we're saying. So that 5 milligrams with 10 times that dosage. You should start at 500 micrograms, see how your body responds to that, see if it helps. You might not need any more. Take the 500, and if it doesn't do anything for you in the first week, then take another 500 the next week. You can add another 500 micrograms the next week, listening to your body the entire time, right? Until you get up to a maximum of 5 milligrams. Don't go any higher than that. At that point, maybe we should try other things, look to our lifestyle and diet and things of that nature, right? But other natural supplements, and especially for people that have a racing mind at night, would be lavender. And preferably in the form of Selectin. They use aromatherapy, but Selectin is something you ingest. It's lavender oil that's concentrated for what's called linalool, 25 to 46% linalool, and that's the active compound in lavender that's responsible for helping us to relax, right? Helping you to unwind at night. 80 milligrams of Silexan, S-I-L-E-X-A-N, if you want to try and get it online. 80 milligrams, 30 minutes before bed. Now, in 2 weeks, if that hasn't done the trick, you can add another 80 milligrams of Selectin. But don't go over 160 in a day. And on top of that, we can add ashwagandha, the king of Ayurvedic herbs. Ashwagandha is fantastic for so many things, but also for helping just to mentally relax you, help you unwind, reducing stress and anxiety. 250 milligrams of ashwagandha is what you're looking for. 30 minutes before bed, you're going to have half of that. You're going to have the other half earlier in the day. So again, 250 milligrams divided in 2 doses, spaced out throughout the day, but one dose is within about 30 minutes before bed. Okay? Now, if that doesn't work for you, you can go up to 600 milligrams a couple weeks later. And that would be 300 milligrams in the morning and 300 milligrams within 30 minutes before bed. Okay? Now, what kind of ashwagandha you probably want to get? One that is standardized for withanolides. Those are the bioactive compounds responsible for providing the benefit. And so we definitely want to make sure it has plenty of those. 35% withanolides showed in ashwagandha. No, they don't sponsor us, but I take it. I think it's great. So lastly, we have Melissa officinalis, more commonly known as lemon balm, and you can have 600 milligrams of that close to bedtime, and up it 100 milligrams per day, if it's not doing the trick, for a week, getting up to 1,200 milligrams. Higher doses might be effective, but at this point you got to be careful. You don't want to take too many plant compounds together. They interact with other things. We don't want to take too many supplements. We like low ends of the dosage range when we're taking a bunch of things, and we certainly like the low end. We like to start on the low end, I should say, when we're embarking on a new supplement regimen, right? And so that's what we got in terms of the science, the top proven things naturally for helping you to sleep, fall asleep, right? and maybe even improving sleep quality. Right? Now, magnesium, but they're more for falling asleep. Magnesium and L-theanine are two other good things. Now, magnesium, 500 milligrams within an hour before bed is what I recommend patients. Magnesium threonate crosses the blood-brain barrier the best, so that's a good option. Shout out to Sue on that one, nurse practitioner. We learned that from her. But, you know, there are many good forms. Lactate, diglycinate, glycinate, gluconate, lactate, citrate, malate is bound to malic acid, may give a little more energy, so that one you probably want to have a little earlier in the day. But, you know, not oxide, it's not absorbed as well, it can cause digestive upset, so we probably want to stay away from that in terms of magnesium supplementation. Now, L-theanine is another solid option if you're somebody that's just looking to relax, especially if it's something you're looking to take relatively early in the day and just feel relaxed in general. And magnesium is great for that as well, right? But when you're going to take L-theanine, don't go over 300 milligrams. There really hasn't been additional benefit shown to be conferred with higher doses than that. So, you know, 200, 300 milligrams is a strong dose. I'd probably start out 150. You know, in Super U, I actually have 100 milligrams of L-theanine to balance any other natural stimulants that I have in there to reduce any overexcitability or things of that nature. So, you know, that does a lot. And actually, when I was testing Super U over the years, I tested many different formulas where the only difference was theanine concentration, and by 25 milligrams. I had a 150 theanine, a 125 milligram, 100, a 75, I had a 0. I wanted to see how much of a role it really played in helping you to relax and taking the edge off of, you know, other powerful stimulants. And when there was 0, you know, I really felt like, you know, I felt okay, but it was a little too much for me, you know. I shouldn't say too much. I really felt fine, but I love that relaxed, colorful feeling that I get from theanine, boosting serotonin and dopamine and GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, an inhibitory neurotransmitter or brain chemical in the brain, right? The major one. And so it helps to tone you down, slow you down, relax you. 150 was too powerful. It totally pretty much took away the stimulant effect of everything else, which was mind-blowing to me. So I landed at 100. If you're taking it in isolation, you know, 150 should have, you know, relatively profound effect. You know, and you can always have that, say, twice a day and get up to that 300 dosage range, and you probably don't need to get higher than that. So that's what we got. If you're somebody that has trouble sleeping, watch the last 2 videos or just this one. This was really the gist of most all what you need to know. But before you get into supplements, before you delve into that, look at your lifestyle, look at your diet, and try to adjust accordingly based on information that you find out there, anything you saw here at When Wellness, and use common sense, right? You want to live naturally. It's not natural to stare at blue light before you go to sleep, right? It's just not. It doesn't seem like a good idea to be dripping sweat in bed. You know, you're going to be really hot and uncomfortable, and you're not going to recover as well, right? So, you know, 66 degrees reduces inflammation, NIH, one of the optimal temperatures to sleep at. University of Southern Australia, #1 factor contributing to insomnia was temperature regulation in people with insomnia. You know, so, you know, that's a really big thing. And have a consistent sleep schedule, even on the weekends. Go to bed at the same time. Make your circadian rhythm just, you know, really on point, and, you know, that regulating your diurnal rhythm in that sense should bode well for you. So that's it. I hope you guys had a great day. Happy birthday, Anthony Shop. Happy birthday, man. This one's for you. I hope you have a fantastic day. It was great to see you at the 4th of July. I hope I damn well see you this year. And, you know, enjoy it, man. This one's for you. Your day in the book of When Wellness, my fine feathered friend. So I'll see you soon. Hey, Andrew Bifulco, your birthday too, my brother. It's your day in the book of When Wellness as well. I hopefully will see you Saturday. We're not sure if we're going to be able to play poker. Natalie's coming home, so, you know, we'll see if she wants to come over there. But I'm sure she will. And, you know, I don't know if her flight is Saturday night or Sunday. You know, if she's flying out early, Sunday or something, that might be a reason that, I don't know, I got to talk to her. But, you know, this one's for you, man. It was great to see you. Great to rekindle the friendship. You know, you guys have always been close. Our families, you know, intertwined for a long time. And it was really great to see you guys again. So this one's as well for you. I hope you take some of my money in poker this time. I feel that. It was your birthday this week. You deserve that. Maybe if I say that, I'll get good karma and get it back. But now I'm not going to get it because I said that. It's really not good karma. It's not genuine. But I did genuinely mean it. I'm only kidding about the rest of it. So this is for you as well. Who do we got on here? My fine feathered friends. Rodney, how are you, brother? Good to... Thank you. Dapper Dalal. I'm Nova. IZIK. Gabe Espanaden. How you doing? Nate, what's up? They say Appy Jennings could be good too at night, by the way. I didn't mention that. Look into that yourself. I'd have to look at the supplement, Nate. It has 2 milligrams. If you work third shift, if you go to bed anytime from 8 a.m. to noon. Yeah, try the melatonin first. I mean, have you tried a lower dose? Have you tried 500 micro? 2 grams isn't a copious amount. 2 milligrams, I mean. 2 grams would be a very copious amount. Milligrams! 2 milligrams you could try. You know, does that help you? Does it make a difference? I don't know what else is in that. Edward, DOS4371, Ash. Starkey Brian, first one of the day. This one's for you, my friend, as well. Thank you for the support. Thanks for hopping on. But you let me know. What up, Chase? You let me know, Nate. Send me the label. How about that? And I can make a recommendation. As for now, that's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where, not sure when, but we'll see you then. Have a fantastic night. Thank you so much. And happy when wellness. We'll see you guys later. Sometimes it's zinc, magnesium, aspartate. Yeah, send me it.